Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about this Universal Launcher 4.1, which is the best launcher for your full Android smartwatch. If you want to use custom watch face on your smartwatch, this is the best launcher to do it. So let's get started. Why do you choose this launcher? Because it is fully open source. You can see here all the code is available, and it can support both the zip formats like this and this, and also support WatchMaker watch format. You can see let's use this one, the watch face selector. We'll talk about more later. And also is support from Android 7 to Android 16, and it supports both round and square screens. As you can see here, I have Android 14, Android 13 on these two, Android 12 on here, Android 11 on this one, Android 10 on this watch, Android 11 on this, Android 9 on this tablet, Android 8.1 on these two watches, these two, they're all uni SoC. And this one is Android 13. I forgot to mention this two. This is ASR. This is the W527, which is the latest. Here I have Android 8.0, Android 7.1, Android 7.0. They all work perfectly fine. As you can see, now the launcher supports round mode, the quick settings. This is the square mode quick setting, this is the round mode. I don't have any device to demonstrate it, but and you can see here the scroll bar is rounded. You have a round display will fit the bezels well. The other UI is not really affected. Also, yeah, the watch face selector 1.0 will be affected, but I'm using 2.0 now. Okay, now I will show you how to install it. The link will be in the description. Just scroll down. Here's a download section. It's suggested to download from GitLab. Just click this and will download to your PC. You can just directly download it on the Smartwatch too if you want. For now, I will install with ADB. Okay, the app is freshly installed here. Let's just open the main activity. It will ask us to set the default launcher. Press that now. Press Universal Launcher and press Always. If the system do not allow you to select Always, you need to do it twice. It will pop up the dialog again, and you need to select Always. Then it will start appearing. Now this is a demo watch face. You can see the battery life, the time, date, the Android version, your device informations. Okay, short prep for the tutorial. So I've done with the quick setting already done. So I have to access the notifications like this. So up to access the widgets. This is the default Google widgets. You can add new one here. By pressing the plus, you can select like this. And submit to access the installed app list. Have to go back. Then I will show you how to install watch face. Long press, you can enter the watch face selector. Currently, we are in the 1.0 version of the watch face selector. Let's first go enable the watch face selector 2.0. Now let's long press again. The beta selector. Press this icon to go to the watch face store. You can just download anyone you like. Press this thing to download. And press open. Open with the Universal Launcher. Then it is installed. Now you can see it doesn't fit perfectly. Now we double tap and the dialog comes up. We can adjust the scale like this. Or we press the scale text to reset to 0. We can use this to zoom in. We can change the full screen mode. For this screen that is longer, we typically use this bit horizontally. The watch face is shifted, but it's another bug of the launcher, it's a bug of the watch face. So there's nothing that can be done. If you wanna, because the smartwatch screen is small, it is not easy to download the watch face from there. You can press this, and the QR code comes up. You can scan it with your phone or on your PC. And you can go to the management interface like this, and you can select watch face, for example this one, and press send to watch, and it will be here. You can do the folder operation. You can create a folder. It will not be shown because there's nothing in it. You can now move this one into a test folder. Now it will be in the test folder. You can delete the folder or rename the folder like this. You can also rename the watch face. Press it, press rename, and you can rename the watch faces. And you can upload multiple watch faces. You can just like select everything and you can upload everything. I won't do that for now. And you can press activate here. It was activated. Open up the here. You can see it already selected. If you have used the older version of the launcher, you will need to uninstall it first, but you will realize that your watch face is gone. It's not actually gone because the new version are using a different location for the folders to quickly move all the old file. You can use this option, import ClockSkin folder, and select your old ClockSkin folder like this, and press select. It's successfully imported 15 watch faces. Let's go back, and here you can see imported out of the watch faces. So you don't need to move them one by one. And if you are curious about the new location, it is in Android data .ai.ClockSkin called files ClockSkin. Here is the new ClockSkin folder if you wanna manually do anything to it. Once you have some more watch faces, you can press this random to select a random watch face. Every time you will select a different one. Okay, and this is to create a new folder. You can long press this folder to rename. Like everything you can do on the web UI, you can do here. You can collapse, and here you can search for watch face. Here you can see, you can search, and you can long press the watch face to pin it. We'll add here, and you can move to other folder, delete it, rename it, everything, and rename the folder, move everything inside, or delete the folder. Okay, next let's talk about the watch face engine. As you can see, here I have all the data points you can get in WatchMaker, and everything is available. Everything you can see, some are digital like the compass, but actually it is working, but because the device I'm testing on doesn't have it, so it doesn't work. The health, obviously I'm testing on a tablet, so it's larger, easier to see stuff. And here's the calendar, it also works, but I don't actually have any events. Here's the weather, you can see we have 5-day forecast and all the other data like the weather, that's update time, and basically everything in WatchMaker. If you want, you can use them. Also, we now support all the different shaders in WatchMaker. Everything, as you see, is working correctly now. And as you can see, all the text animation is working. Here's the part 2. I think I actually used the wrong watch face. Some of them are bugged, but you just gotta trust me. All of them are working. I've already tested. I think I saved the wrong watch face for this. This is a good watch face example for text animation, like this. Here's another one. Number 5. You can see this one have a flip clock working. Also we have charts working now. Here you can see the charts, both the line charts and the bar charts are working perfectly. This one is below the lines because I have set the minimum to 20, so it's not working correctly now, but it's okay. It is intentional. Not only all the text animation is working, all the text effect is also working. We have the shadows, the outlines, the outline for the shape, and stencil, which is basically inverted. And 3D text is also supported. We also support the gyro effect in this version, so you can see the 3D text can move around. The accelerometer on the tablet is not very good, so it's a bit jumpy. That works perfectly on the watch. Also, the video layer is supported now. Let's try to play this. It will, first time you open a watch face with video, it will take some time to extract the video. It will display the remaining time and the percentage. The video is extracted and it's not working perfectly. If we now switch to another watch face, for example this one, and switch back, it does not take time to load the video again. It can play straight away. It will catch the video data, and if you change the edited watch face, it will automatically detect it and re-extract it. Also, now the map layer is working. You will use your location and download the image for the map. We have also fixed the progress layer, both the linear progress and the circular progress. And also we have added support for the calendar layer, but I forgot to prepare a white face to show it. You just gotta trust me. Also we have the gallery option. You can select some photos like this, if I have any. Okay, I can just add the photos here and don't press to delete it. If your watch face have a gallery to be there, it will use the image from where you set, where I show you can set there. So you can basically customize the image of the watch face without editing the watch face. Okay, now let's talk about the quick settings. Here we have the Wi-Fi, data, Bluetooth, and volume. We can enable the extra row. Here, and we'll have the airplane mode and hotspots. You can enable the quick settings color. We can also change the color of everything. Like now, let's change the static color, which is the bottom few ones, to purple. You can see magenta actually, and here's the brightness slider. When you change it, will request the permissions. We'll change the brightness, although you can't see it, just the screen cap. And here the Wi-Fi will display the frequency. For the mobile data, also it will say the 4G, 5G, or whatever. And we'll say the operator name here, and the signal strength will be displayed in the icon and displayed basically like Wi-Fi, but the signal is very good now, so we get a full bar. And there's a Bluetooth. It will make the same. Doesn't have the signal strength. The FM1 hotspot cannot be toggled without root. Here we have the launcher setting option. You have already seen me using it quite a couple of times. This is the flashlight, which will put at maximum brightness. Here's the system settings. Your watch. There's a power menu. Go request for permission. And here's the recent apps. You can customize everything in the settings, and also in now you can enable the global quick settings, you will need to grant control over other apps permission. Then you can just open the quick setting everywhere, like in other apps too. Just open the settings, and you can open the quick setting here, and it's perfectly usable. You can turn on the Wi-Fi. It's actually off now. So turn it on. You can see the signal strength is working. Yes. Here is the sensitivity for pull-down detection, and here's to use the 3.7 basically quick settings, but I don't think anyone wants to use that. Volume dialog workaround is already expanding the 4.0. You can use root, but I don't have it on this device. This is the for the round screen basically, which is not here. And next, let's talk about app list. You can see I have redesigned it. Default is the waterfall style. You can change the style here. You can change between the grid and this, which is the one you can choose before, and now have waterfall. If you choose grid, you can choose to be 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide. And you can choose the icon pack. I don't have any installed. It needs to be compatible with the 8DW launcher. And here you can sort the apps alphabetically. Let's show you. So for WatchMaker, WW is a direct tool, so it's after WatchMaker, and yeah, the app manager and the better health of course is at the top. And you can long press the app to move it if you disable the alphabetical sorting. This will move to bottom, this moves to top, and this can move it one by one. So you can basically, like, if you use this or that, you put it on top, better health on top, or you want a second, you can adjust everything to your liking. And you can also change the icon of the app. Press the change icon, and it will show the default icon. You can select from the icon pack, but I don't have any now, so I can't show you. You can choose the image file, but I also don't have any image. But yeah, you can reset here. I have already tested, it's working perfectly. And now the weather provider can provide 5-day weather forecast. You can change the settings here. You can change the provider. There's 5 to choose from. There's some benefits with one or another, so you can try all of them out. 2 of them require API key you can enter here, and this will use a system language for weather, which doesn't work with all provider. I remember like the weather API and Open Weather Map support it. Here's the weather update interval, and here you can see set your location manually. First, you disable this toggle. Secondly, you change these 3 fields. If it's enabled, it's not clickable. You need to first disable this, then set these 3 variables, and afterwards you need to press save. So it is actually saved. Or just leave it to automatic. Okay, when talking about app list, I forgot to talk about hide app. You can hide some apps you don't use or you don't want others to see it. And for example, let's hide the radio. That is in the blacklist mode. Let's press save. Now the radio app is gone. You can change it to white this. So only a selected one will be visible. Let's enable the better health and app manager. Let's save it. So there should only be 2 apps, yes, and the launcher of course itself will be immune. And let's keep it like this actually. And you can set password advanced kiosk protection basically if you enable it. And another app try to start the, if you have an app that is not hidden that try to start another app that is hidden, it will be closed. and hide settings. You can enter a password. Let's say 1234. 1234. 1234. And that's the password. Here you have the tutorial. Basically. Okay. Now it's docked. Let's close the settings page and open again. You can see the settings to hide app have disappeared. It was here, and it's nowhere to be found now. So now the phone is hidden. Press it and enter the password, like *##, your password, and #**, and it's app this setting shown. So I need to restart the settings. You can see the hide app category is here again. So let's turn it to blacklist and select none. Okay. Next, I will show you the health. It's all 0 now. Let's double press the dialog and let's enable this because, and we can see the extra settings. Enable this too. The production, which is a new feature. The tag to get the blood oxygen is this one, which is not supported by WatchMaker. And yeah, the instant step and instant heart rate. Basically, when the launcher requests for data, normally it goes to the Better Health apps database and get the data from the database. If you enable the instant step, instant heart rate, it gets the data without going through the database and get it directly from the sensor. Here's the update interval of the health data. It's suggested to not use instant step or instant heart rate unless the data does not load normally when you don't use it. Now let's force out the launcher. It will restart and then the data will reload. Okay, says allow data get permission. Let's open the Better Health app. Let's scroll here. The third party API. Allow the get data API. And let's restart the launcher again for stop actually, because just restart doesn't actually it's not enough. Basically, it still remembered. It just updated, so it doesn't want to update. You can already see the step is updated. So yeah, because the locker is not running, so we don't have the health, the heart rate. If we enable instant heart rate, it will work. And because it's a tablet, so it doesn't have a sensor anyways. Next, let's talk about notifications. When you install launcher, it will be like this: view notification, and when we press in, you can see the notification. When it's grayed out, it means it's already dismissed. Only this is actually still active. And you can also get the more advanced page. You don't need to click inside the view here. If your device have a notification, this is an permission. Like I am on a tablet, so I actually have it. Without a smartwatch doesn't have this permission. But if you have it, you can grant the permission and disable this workaround. You can wake device, go to notification, press on the new notification. The AI notification filter basically filters the notification that you cannot swipe away. Those usually isn't very interesting, so you can filter it out. I suggest to leave the app label on. The launcher just crashed, which is normal. When switching on or off the notification workaround, it only crashed that once. It doesn't happen in normal use, so it's okay. You can see this is also why it crashed, because before there's only one page, 2, 3, there's only 3 pages. Now there's 4 pages, so it causes some problems. And here you can see the notification. Looks like this. And swipe up and down. And the new, now it supports this CNC data point for the notification count, which is the notification that is here not cleared. Here we have 2, for example. Let's see if I can find a watch face that supports. This one would support displaying it. Here you can see 2 notifications match here perfectly. We can click here open, we open the notification. This is not working previously with the fix. Press this, will clear everything. Here's no notification now. There's 0 now. Okay, and now I have this watch face selected. Let's talk about something else. In this version, I have supported reading the alarm time. You can see. Let's set an alarm. Here is clock. Here it is. Let's activate the alarm at 8:30 a.m. Let's reload the watch face. Activate this, I guess, 7 a.m. Here you can see the 8.1 didn't work because it's not alarm today. It will only go off tomorrow, so it doesn't work. You can see you can display your latest alarm, the data points. I will add later. Forgot to add it here. Also, there's the API to set the alarm. I will add everything in the README later. You can set arbitrary alarm time in with a script. Okay, now let's talk about the always on display and ultra battery saver, which is the 2 key feature added in this update. The always on display. We'll enable it. After the timeout, the screen will go dark. If you enable dim screen option, then after 10 more seconds, like if you set the timeout to 15, then after 25 seconds, if you enable this lock view page option, it will lock the screen, so you cannot go anywhere. I will show you on the watch later. You can have true always on, so basically you cannot press the power button to turn off the screen anymore. And shows sleep, basically when the view page is locked, you can single touch to wake the display to the full brightness. And this just when view page is locked, add some extra protections. Okay, here I have my watch running with ALD. It will always, you can see I have set a timeout of 5 seconds, and that's, you can, if after 5 seconds the screen will go dark like this. If you are on other place like this, after 5 seconds it will go home and go dark. After 10 more seconds, look at here, the view page is locked. Now I cannot scroll, the screen is locked. I cannot do anything now. You can see. And now I double tap to unlock and I can use it again. And for example, I'm in other apps and I wanna close the screen, so I just press the power button. This is with the true always on option. Close. Oh, actually this smartwatch, the power button doesn't work for. Basically, the button is mapped to the home button, so it always returns. But we can try it anyways. Let's just try it here on the launcher. Let's close it. Then it will turn the screen back on into ALD. And let's wait for the view page to lock. Like this, it's locked already, so basically you can wear it like this without fearing accidentally touching it. Only if you double tap, it will wake up. And if the, and also you can see FPS. I have set FPS. You can see when the screen goes dark, the FPS is only 1. You can barely see it. Just wait for the view page to lock. When it's locked, I can unlock it. But when I press the power button now, it would actually turn the screen on and have the view page unlocked. So I can use the power button normally, power button to turn it off, power button to turn it on. I think this is very convenient. And if your watch support pressing the power button in some other places, you can just in other app press the power button and it will instead it go to ALD and bring the launcher to the top activity. Okay, next is Ultra Battery Saver. I think this one is also good to show you in real life. It is not intended to use to save battery. It's used to lock the app into basically you can only use the watch face, and it's used to disguise the Android smartwatch as a RTO as a smartwatch. It's for some special job use. Let's just say that. You can enable the launcher icon and auto lock. Basically, every time the screen goes off, it locks. Here you can set the password type to 3.3 or Morse code. Let's try 3.3 first. Let's set the password. I like to set this 159357 across basically. Done. I need to input again. Okay, password is saved. Advanced kiosk protection basically prevents anything else from opening. Like this one doesn't seem to do. Some device when you double or triple tap the button, you can do some other things, which is not what you want. Disable always on display first. You can use always on display with the Ultra Battery Saver, it will work normally, but it's not very good for the demonstration here. Disable it and restart it. Okay. Now everything works normally. Turn the screen off, yes. Now we have enabled the launcher activity, so let's press this lock icon. I need accessibility, of course, because I have enabled the advanced kiosk. Okay, now view page locked. But this time, double tap doesn't work, doesn't do anything. It's just part of the watch face. It doesn't allow us to do anything. I cannot go to anywhere. Double tap the power button, doesn't do anything. I can take a screenshot, but it's useless. Opening the camera doesn't open the camera app. The action button also doesn't do anything. Long press, double press, doesn't do anything. I cannot go anywhere. Only thing I can do is input the password. And basically the screen is divided into 3 by 3. So I need to input like this. And it's a view page unlocked. I can use it normally again. Now let's try the Morse code mode. Then you press power button. That's where it is. Let's change the password type to Morse code. I need to set the password again, of course. Let's set 123, I guess. Like this. To input again. Okay, it's saved. Go back. Lock it again. Okay. Lock again. We can press 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's unlocked. Like this, basically. It's pretty secure, I think, because you don't have any feedback of it working or not. You really need to know the password to guess it. Okay, now let's show you about this. This is a tap action test watch face. Here you can vibrate, which is already working before, but everything else is new. You can control the music. You can control the volume. Yeah, not to press too fast. You can see it's working. You can play the control the playback if you have YouTube or something music playing. Also, all these other things can be configured. Currently, for example, the widget health does nothing. You can go to settings, go to the bottom. Here is edit tab actions option. Select the health widget here. Select the app you want to start, for example, with the health tracker, of course. Let's save it. And when you press the widget health now, it opens better health tracker. So this way your watch face can work on every device, because every device have different health apps and different weather app. You don't want to that you don't want to need to edit the watch face for every device. So basically you use the tab actions. I have all the tab action listed here. Everything you can possibly need is here. And when they install the watch, they just go to a tab action editor and correlate the tab action with the app on their device. That way you don't need to edit the watch face option and don't need to edit the time error manually. Okay, let's look at other settings option I haven't mentioned. The watch face selector already mentioned, and reset watch face will erase all the data of the watch face, because you can process some information by using a script. This will erase everything. Source method for watch face, and this allow calendar access. You need to allow it to use the calendar or the upcoming events feature. Do not disturb mode will block the sound and vibration from the watch face. Watch face store already showed you before, and this already show you the Gary to D manage from PC also showed you all those is accessible in the watch face selector 2.0. I already show you about this. Here you can toggle the Google widgets. Basically, this one, and here I already show you everything. Here, LockSkin is home button, like the smartwatch I just showed you before. There's no power button, so you need to activate this. Basically, when you're already on the watch face screen and you press the home button again, it will turn the screen off. And here you can set the FPS. You can set the DPI if your smartwatch screen is very small, for example. It can cause problems. This will fix it. This is not really needed anymore in the new version. Screen shape, here you can set to round screen, but you don't really need to set it. The app will automatically detect it if you leave it in default. You can back up all the settings here by using backup and restore. And I will show you how you can import the folder. You can, I'll show you all this. The gesture, you can edit what to do when you double tap. By default, double tap, you open the configure dialog, and long press open the watch face selector, but you can change to, I like to change to double tap to turn screen off. Long press open the selector. No, long press open the configure dialog. I think on the smartwatch this works better, but on a device I'm just testing, so let's restore it. Tab action editor I already showed you. After patch saver also showed. Here, if there's an error in the watch face, it will show dialog, and this can disable it. If the launcher crashes a lot, you can try to disable this. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so this is about it with Universal Launcher version 4.1.0. Because of the source code is acquired for the LUA, so that means I can actually edit the watch face engine and add a bunch of new features like the charts, video, the text animation, text effects, everything. And yeah, if you have any questions, please read the FAQ first. Yeah, read the FAQ first. If it doesn't help, you can start a new issue or join the support group. And if you're a developer, I'm accepting contributions. You can fork the repository and do everything else. Also, thanks to the original developer for starting this. Although he didn't do a good job, but still he contributed some of his time to start this project, so I don't have to spend so much time. Although I still spend quite a lot to reverse engineer this mess. And yeah, that's about it. Enjoy your new smartwatch launcher. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.